So I'm making a video here of Vision against Winter Soldier. Vision's got a power gain team within there. And the reason I'm doing this is because I think his Special 3 power burn isn't functioning as intended. It's also not functioning as described, but that's because I think it's described poorly. I've tried experimenting with this before, and this is me trying to record it. It's not something I've done before. So his Special 3 is described as causing up to, which is an interesting choice of words that Kabam uses occasionally, up to 33% power burn with damage proportionate. So I want to just get him over a bar of power in a moment. There we go, just exactly 1 bar of power. Let's see how much power burn we deal. Really very little, he just barely went below a bar of power there. And also, I only saw 1 damage pop up. With Vision Age of Ultron, there's clearly 2 power damage, 2 bits of damage. I want to see if I can get him up to 3 bars of power, if I can possibly do. Oh yes. Yes, so he's on 3 bars of power. Now let's see what happens this time. $59.92. Did get a power burn. Well, got a power drain there, I think, because I don't think I got a power burn. Now, of course, I need to avoid the mini game because that changes the damage. Taking the mini game out of the equation. That was very similar damage, 51.47. In theory, if I'm burning more power, I ought to deal more damage, shouldn't I? I mean, it's fairly fundamental and straightforward. If I'm dealing damage proportionate to the power burned. 51.47. When he was on 1 bar of power, didn't really seem like he burned that much. But let's try and burn a little more. Make sure I avoid the mini game. Okay, now he's on 2 bars. Is it still 51.47 damage? Yes, it is. It's still 51.47 damage. He's only just below 2 bars of power. Which suggests that he's not only not, it suggests that he's not got a power burn, that he's reducing the power a little, but it's actually functioning as a power drain, and because there's no change in the damage that gets done. Really want to see if I can get him another, get him up to 3 bars again. Now please don't launch a yes, 3 bars. Let's see. Ignore the mini game. Is this still 51.47 damage? And how much power disappears? It's 51.47 damage. It doesn't matter what happens to the power bar. It's still 51.47 damage. He did seem to lose almost an entire bar of power there. It went down to just above the yellow setting. I think what he's actually having is he's having up to 33% power drain rather than power burn. It's still going to be 51.47 damage. There it is, 51.47 damage. I'm going to let him just finish me off now. This champion is not functioning as intended. He's clearly, I think, draining the power rather than burning the power, and he is draining. The logical explanation is that he's draining 33% of the opponent's current power, which is why when he was on 3 bars, I reduced him by 1 bar. And when he was on just 1 bar, I reduced him by a tiny amount. I think he's power draining based on current power. He is definitely not power burning. this champion is not functioning as intended, and he really does need to be fixed, because this is a champion people spend a lot of time and money to acquire. He is a status champion, and his most powerful attack, which is the only attack that's useful in certain situations, like if he's on a power shield node, doesn't function the way it's supposed to function. So this really is something, Kabam, I think that you need to work on. Thank you.